A lifestyle business allows you to make more money, have fun with your team, and travel whenever and wherever you want. In today's video, I will tell you what a lifestyle business is and how you can get started. And I'll also talk about the entrepreneurial journey to let you know how you can get where you want to be. Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Mo, and if you're new here, I'm an entrepreneur based in the US. On this channel, we explore tools and strategies that help us make more money, live a better life, and live happier. So let me break down the entrepreneurial journey. The entrepreneurial journey is really predictable. A lot of people don't understand this, but business really is the journey that you have to go on. So there are 8 stages to this journey, and I'll break it down from startup all the way to performance. So startup is really just one person starting out. They do everything. Out of 75% of companies are still in a startup phase. One person just, doing everything. And they can't really employ anybody. They kind of take care of everything on their own. So from this stage, the next stage of business is called the wilderness. The wilderness is like, someone who already has a business and is doing pretty good when it comes to getting customers and things like that. But they cannot actually hire the best people to come work for them, and they can't attract the best talent. So what they do is they actually handle all the marketing, they handle all the sales, and they handle everything when it comes to the business functions. They can't attract the best talent. So what happens is they will do everything it takes to keep the business going. A lot of these people can't even sleep at night. It's really hard to run business, and they realize that even having a normal job will be better than owning a business. The next stage is called a boutique. So there are 2 types of boutiques, and I'll talk about the first one. There's a struggling boutique. A struggling boutique is a company with at least 12 people or less, but then the revenue per employee is not so high. They're low, so these companies can pay for bills and things like that, but they cannot give their staff the best job or the best, growth plan. So people working for these companies sometimes, would not stay there long enough, and then the owners or the founders actually start to think about when business was just a startup, and they start reminiscing on how things were better back in the day. So we get to the next phase of business. It's called a lifestyle business. So a lifestyle boutique is actually a team of 3 to 12 people. These teams are a small dynamic team. The goal, they have strong digital assets. They can work from anywhere in the world. And normally there's like a personal brand, built around this kind of companies. And the owner or founder have plenty of time to actually do whatever they want to do. And they can go on other people's podcasts and stuff like that. And they also have a lot of influence. The next stage of business is actually the factory or desert. So this is where you're too big to be a big business and too small to be a small business. In this stage of business, cash is a really big problem. It's really hard to keep business running. And the first thing that they do is throw people at the problems. And these companies don't have a good culture. And a lot of times people working for these companies are sleeping with each other. And a lot of things are happening wrong that makes the culture actually very, very bad. So what happens is from the factory, we get another stage of business called the performance. So performance is fun. This is where these companies have a high revenue per person, big teams, big offices all over the world. The goal is shared with everyone. There's transparency. The owners can actually sell the company for life-changing, exit, and they can live a good life after that. If they want to, they can bring shareholders within the company and actually make more money. The next stage of business is called the unicorns. Unicorns are like Uber, Tesla, Facebook, companies who just came in the market at the right time, right place with the right person behind. So for example, Tesla have Elon Musk, and they have good products and services. They have an ecosystem of products where everything is working well. These companies will be the first ones to attract the best, funding partners. They'll be the best companies to attract the best people to come work at. And a lot of people that work for these companies will tell you that they don't even want to leave where they are. The next stage of business actually is called the corporations. The corporations are like the KPMG, the IBMs, and companies that have offices all over the world. So let's talk about a lifestyle business, because this is the one that I want you to really start thinking about. A lifestyle business is something that you can start sometimes with no money, because what happens is you just need to have a good team around you who can embody the vision and have a key person of influence that can go around and take this vision everywhere. For example, when Elon started the Tesla company, what they did was they used blogging to reach people. They explained their ideas and what they wanted to do to the world, so people actually started to become attracted by the idea and started to buy into what he was saying. So what happens is, if you're a lifestyle business, it forces you to actually have a podcast. It forces you to do blogging. It forces you to actually be on all the Meta, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other social media channels to use it the best way possible. So how do you build a good lifestyle business? And who do you need to do this? Well, you're going to need a team of 4 people at the very minimum. And if you don't have the actual people, you could actually share this between 2 or 3 people, but every single part of this system I'm about to break down needs to be followed by these people. They need to have a good graphic designer who can take all the business ideas and turn them into documents or whatever it needs to be, proposals or webinars. They also need a sales and marketing person who can take prospects from being prospects to actually becoming customers or clients. They also would need a person that can hold on to all the money. This person is normally an admin person with a finance background that can do some type of accounting and make sure the company doesn't owe anyone money, and every single person that owes the company is paying on time. By doing all these things, the 4th person you're going to need in this team is going to be the key person of influence. This person is likely someone with a good personal brand, well connected in the industry, and also can go on a lot of other people's webinars and events. They can speak on events. They can do a lot of free thought leaderships and things like that. So by having these things in place now, you're ready to go. Once you have all these things in place, the next thing you have to make sure you do is you need to create value. And value is so important. People are looking for something, and every single person has a different reason why they buy something. For example, things that matter to you might not matter to me or someone else, but people buy for different reasons. And it's not that there's a market where that just determines, people are going to buy because this is just happening. People only buy things that other people want to buy. They don't buy what people want to sell. The best way to know your target is to niche everything down. If you know who you want to target, for example, if you want to target college students who are trying to become business owners, you need to come up with an avatar or some type of way to know exactly who those people are, what they want, and how they actually make their decisions. So once you know that, we need to meet people where they are and speak their language. We can do that by asking them quizzes and other options to collect data so we know exactly what we have to do to sell to the specific market. For example, when Apple always releases a product that's new, they will always, announce it to their fans, which is the Apple family, people who've been using Apple for a long time, and they will, get feedback from press release. They will get feedback from the market, and they will get feedback from people who actually are using the devices. Once they have enough data, that allows them to actually determine now how many products we have to make, and they also announce they announce the capacity, just like Ferrari does. Every single year they announce how many cars they're going to sell. And people have to just miss out. And every single time they sell all of those cars because people just know what the product is, and it's a remarkable product. So to sum it up, if you want to have a good lifestyle business that thrives in any economy, you need to have these assets in place: digital assets, cultural assets, and a strong personal brand. Once we check all these boxes, you need to make sure you can create value and know exactly who your niche and target audience is. Once you get all these things in place, I promise you, you'll build a good lifestyle business that makes money no matter where you are, and it will allow you to do whatever you want to do, whenever you want, and you can always have fun with your team. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy you guys are watching this video. If you like the video, make sure you check out my video about how to build a strong personal brand. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you and have a good day.